For he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. But he who looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it, and is not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work. These folks out here saying it's not by works, but faith only. You a lie. I tell you to your face. Peacefully, of course. I'm going to tell you about yourself, though. You a lie and you're on the way to hell. The text says so. Anyone not keeping the laws and teaching other folks not to keep them, you're cursed. And you're going to burn, baby, burn. But he who looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it, and is not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this one will be blessed in what he does. So family, my mind's eye, what I was saying this morning is this rock and a hard place. The word of the Most High is the rock. And it pushes us into a hard place. It backs us in. Whether we're in wrong or whether we're doing right. But it boxes us in. And it forces us to take a look at ourselves. How we really look. Just like the Most High. I'm going to say this and we're going to get out of here. The Most High gave me a vision. It had to be about 35 years ago. During Goldsboro. I was at the Honeycomb Hideout, which was an old car dealership I stayed at. And that's neither here nor there. We'll continue. But the Most High gave me a vision. He came to me and he said, "Robert, I don't see you how you are now." And I had an abscess in my mouth. I was sickly. But that ain't why I had no vision. I don't care what nobody think or say about it. He came to me at that time because I was sickly. He said, "Robert, I don't see you like it. I see you now." And he showed me how he really saw me, how my ruach looked. I look terrible, family. The word is decrepit. Terrible. Eyes all black, skinny, boils all over my body. Terrible. He said, "This is how I see you." And family, that was the most handsome man I could have ever seen. And the only reason I recognized him was because it was my eyes. I looked into my own eyes and said, "Oh boy, I look good. I am handsome. I'm beautiful." He said, "This is how I see you." And from that time until now, that stays in the back of my mind. No, since that time, I haven't always done right. But every now and again, he'll remind me of that vision, of how he sees me. And ever since I've been getting really serious with him, that's my goal. I want to get back to what I saw. I want him. And that's the mirror we have to look into. We have to search ourselves and look in the mirror for ourselves and be like, okay, I'm not lining up to the Most High's word. The rock that's pushing me either into a hard place, boxing me in, or pushing me out to exalt me, to higher, to do better, to please the Father. And we wrote, how can we look into the perfect law of liberty and walk away unchanged, unrepentant, and unmoved to go and exhort our brothers and sisters to this freedom? How? How can we do it? If, just like the text says, we truly had a taste of who he is and what he's willing to do for us. Family, it's all about keeping the Most High's commands by abiding by his perfect law of liberty. See, it's all about his laws. See, the reason he boxed us in, family, is 9 times out of 10 we're hard-headed. Well, I say 8 times out of 10. A lot of times it's because, like I said, we're obedient, and through our obedience to follow his laws, we're boxed in. Like we say, our family members, the text says, Yahushua said, I ain't come to make peace. I ain't come for no peace. I come with this sword. I come with this sword to make a father turn against his brother, his son, to make his daughter, to make a son turn against his mother. All your family members will act like they pure stupid. Ain't never had no get right in their lives. In order to keep the facade going, the lie, what they want. It has nothing to do with the Most High. So when he boxes us in, he's going to bring us out. He's going to unbox us. When he boxes us in or hedges us in, he's going to bring us out for his glory, for his honor, for us to testify what he's done for us. But we have to accept it at what it is. It's nothing bad. It's a good thing. I think that was Dawid that said also, it's good that the Most High is afflicting me. Because then I've known I've known his law, his commandments. I've learned his commandments. But if he don't afflict us, we're not going to learn. If he don't discipline us, we're not going to learn. We're going to keep going around the same old mountain like our forefathers did. But once he boxes us in, family, it's a good thing. And I hope today, if you're going through this, that you're learning your lessons. That's what I told my friend that I was testifying, giving my testimony to. You're not gonna move until you learn your lessons. It's hard, it's cold, but it's fair. See, a lot of times, family, we box ourselves in at the same time. But Yahuwah is allowing it. He said, that's right, scoot on back in there. Back in there. Perfect. Got you where I want you. And that's what I told this individual. He got you where he wants you. Just like every time he put me down, he had me where he wanted me. Because that's the only time I could think. That's the only time I won't thinking about somebody else besides me and the Most High. Trying to people please, as Pastor Rick Fletcher spoke on the Shabbat. Trying to please people and not trying to please the Most High. Or take care of myself. And a lot of times that's where we find ourselves at. We done gave out to other people, places, and things. Then we look up, we don't got nobody giving back to us. Then we're bitter, upset. But we're to turn to the Most High wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, family. That means with everything. And that's going to be our time, family. All we can say is give them your all, regardless of where you're at today. Family, do stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Hallelujah.